Hey, what's going up, Bull Runner? Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you guys today. And you are a genius for being here. We have an amazing video for you. We are green today on the candle, and we could definitely see a great surge the rest of the week. Why is crypto going up when the stocks literally crashed today? Banks are literally going bankrupt. Let's take a look. All right, kicking it off right here on the daily chart for XRP. We have literally 9 minutes, 38 seconds left, and we're green. I'm going to give this a green. Obviously, it isn't much. In fact, it is up 0.01%. So it is, I don't care. I'm taking it. It's a win, baby. After 3 down days, what we are looking for, we're still waiting for, is the surge above the red line here. It's the surge above the 50 exponential moving average, which we have had. And then we're looking for a secondary close above the 14 exponential moving average to see the move to the upside. So we're going to deep dive into the charts here at the end of this video. We are also going to take a look at Bitcoin as well, obviously having a nice surge today, up 2%. Ethereum also having a nice surge today, up 2% as well. In fact, nearly a bullish engulfing. Craziness ensued, though, in the stock market. SPX down 1%, which is a big move. The NASDAQ was down 0.9%, and then the US 30 was down 1% yesterday as well. All right, jumping over here to Twitter, let's jump into the news that we've been going over. Myself, been doing some research for a video for us today. And by the way, if you're not on crypto Twitter, you are missing out. You've got to be on crypto Twitter. It is literally where it all happens. So come on over here, follow me, Win with Ryan on Twitter, at Real Win with Ryan. Make sure you're the correct one. Got the verification check mark. Let's dive into today's research and what's going on. So first and foremost, banks are crashing, as we talked about. Very crazy stuff. And we're going to get into some XRP news. This person right here, you've got to follow Ashley Prosper over on Twitter. Some really, really great stuff coming out from XRP information. In today's video, I'm going to keep it short and to the point for you. Just so you are aware, we are about to have our Bull Runners Club meeting here tonight. And if you are not on the Bull Runners Club yet, it is an invite only. You've got to be a member. You can click the link down in the description below. We go over how to make money in the entire market. It's not just crypto market. It's not just stock market. It's how to make money in all markets. Every single week we get paid, and we're going to teach you how to do the same. So click the link down in the description if you're looking to make some side cash. All right, so let's jump over here to this XRP tweet first. It says, since the SEC did not tell Coinbase to delist XRP, I wonder who did. So obviously we know Coinbase did delist XRP, but who told them? And it digs deeper. I would love to see the communications between Paul Grell, Brian Armstrong, and JP Morgan executives leading up to December 2020, and immediately right after Ripple lawsuit was dropped. Coinbase does bank with JP Morgan after all. I wonder if any ultimatums were presented to Coinbase in regards to its ability to continue banking with them. Now, as we talked about yesterday in our really extensive video, the JP Morgan coin, Ethereum's in bed with JP Morgan. And also, could Coinbase basically being held hostage, right? So, hey, Coinbase, if you want to keep on having a bank, because as we know, as a crypto company, it's hard to have a bank. And it's hard to find someone that's willing to bank you. And JP Morgan banks Coinbase. Well, what if they would have unbanked Coinbase? Then they would not have been able to run their business properly. Then they would have been in a huge pile of SHI, you know what. Plus, we know Coinbase's people are ETH people, and JP Morgan was and is in bed with Consensus, and Ethereum did receive clarity from the SEC via a piece of paper in Lubin's pocket, as well as the ETH free pass speech that Bill Hemmon received $15 million to give in June of 18. When you lie with the dogs, you're bound to catch fleas, and these people are heavily infested. So let me know down in the comments section, do you think that the SEC coming after Ripple is on purpose? Because JP Morgan and the big wigs, the elites, they want Ethereum. They were in on the initial coin offering for Ethereum for pennies. literally pennies, not even a full dollar. They were able to buy Ethereum coins back in the day because Ethereum was about to go bankrupt. They had no money. So the Ethereum Foundation decided, hey, let's go ahead and do an ICO and sell some of these coins to people, because Ethereum literally ran out of Bitcoin, their funds, and they ran out of fiat. And all they were left with was 3 million coins that they could sell of XRP, and they went ahead, or sorry, of Ethereum, and they did go ahead and sell them. So also breaking today or this week, First Republic seized by California regulator JP Morgan to assume all deposits. So JP Morgan in the news again. Why? Because First Republic bankrupt, gone, no good. Well, guess what? JP Morgan goes, oh, hey, I'll buy them. Not a problem. They're not worth anything at all money-wise. So why don't we just scoop them up and we'll take advantage of all of that. So JP Morgan has now assumed responsibility for First Republic, purchased another bank, a bank purchasing another bank, becoming too big to fail. Also breaking, half of America's banks are on the verge of failure today. PacWest Bancorp and Western Alliance Bancorp, two major players in the U.S. banking industry, have halted trading in their equities after experiencing significant share price falls of 24% and 20% respectively. And more on that here. Just in, regional bank stocks are plummeting, with multiple stocks down 20% in a matter of minutes. PacWest Bancorp, as we talked about, down 29%. Halted selling it. Western Alliance Bank, now down 25%. Metropolitan Bank, now down 24%. We've already had 3 of the largest banks in the United States fail. Boom, gone, out of here. And now we have 3 of the middle tier banks, your local regional banks, about to start collapsing. The actual trickle down situation is falling hard. And guess who's there to buy all of these banks for pennies on the dollar and become stronger, become a monopoly in the banking? That's right. JP Morgan is there and ready, willing and able to be able to buy up all these different places on freaking pennies. Also, yesterday we covered the fact that job losses are being underreported and no one's really understanding what's going on in the economy as far as job goes. Breaking, IBM CEO has said, we will pause hiring for roles that AI could do. Note, this could replace 7,800 jobs per Bloomberg, and back office functions, including human resources, are likely to be halted. IBM further noted that AI have the potential to replace around 30% of roles that do not involve direct interaction with customers within the next 5 years. So the interesting thing is here, AI is coming. Are you learning AI? So there's 2 ways to look at AI. Personally, I use ChatGPT, AI every single day. There's some sort of task that I get done with AI every single day. Are you doing it? A lot of people are like, oh, I hate AI. I'm not even going to, get involved in it. It's going to steal everyone's job. It is. But you know where you can get a job is to learn how to operate the AI. There's a thing called a prompt. You have to teach AI how to respond and give answers and complete tasks. There's still humans behind that for a small period of time. There's also some auto GPT stuff going on where the human function is removed, but there's still some people have to push start and get that going. So you should be out there learning AI. And by the way, when you become a member of the Bull Runners Club and you come to our weekly meetings, we're teaching people how to use AI. Our website builder includes AI. You can come in and become an expert while working with us as well. And this is very, very big news because tomorrow the FOMC will be coming out. There's a rumor that has now popped up. The Fed will pause rate hikes. So as we were told, they were probably going to continue raising. Remember, the fake Zelensky talked to Jerome Powell on a fake phone call and got the real Jerome Powell to admit that they were going to be continuing raise height rates going forward of 25 basis points consecutively. But now there's rumors that because of these banks that are about to collapse, because we did have First Republic officially collapse, and there's 3 regional banks that are potentially going to collapse, that potentially they're going to put a pause on the rate hike. FOMC is tomorrow, May 3rd. It's due to turmoil in bank system. Instead, they will hike 25 basis points in June, looking at the data. And I know some people out there consider this a massive conspiracy theory that the World Economic Forum is wanting to create a new world order and take over. And instead of having countries. There's just one global governing body. This is the creator and the founder of World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab, and he's talking to his old pal, Henry Kissinger, who you could do some research on him and take a look what they have to say here.
Dr. Kissinger, our time, our satellite time is running out. What wonderful opportunity to conclude our week here with such concrete proposals and ideas of how we can really create, I would say, a new world order. Dr. Kissinger.
And as we know, this is not a conspiracy anymore. They've all come out and said that it's what they want, and that's totally cool. So we, as the normal people, citizens, need to make sure we hold our own freedoms in one way or another. It says here, leader of the free world, or leader of the World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab, further confirms his God complex this weekend when he said, "What a wonderful opportunity to create, I would say, a new world order." And in this comment here, but yet if you Google it, all you see is how big of a conspiracy this all is and how crazy we are. XRP lawsuit, legal experts suggest Ripple may consider settlement even if it scores a major win against the SEC. As the crypto world eagerly awaits Judge Annalisa Torres' ruling in the Lambar case between SEC and Ripple Labs, pro XRP John Deaton is hinting that San Francisco-based enterprise blockchain company could agree to a new settlement terms. Deaton, however, emphasized this will depend on the ruling in the lawsuit. Deaton has taken to Twitter to highlight various scenarios that could influence Ripple's decision on whether or not to settle. Deaton's comment come after amid chatter among the community of a secret meeting between Ripple and the SEC. In his opinion, the terms of a potentially settlement would depend on the specifics of the outcome of the ongoing litigation. One important consideration would be whether the leading US-based digital asset exchange like Coinbase and Kraken would immediately restart XRP trading on their platforms or wait for a possible appeal by the SEC. Coinbase delisted XRP in January 2021, immediately after SEC launched its lawsuit against Ripple. Despite vocal appeals by the XRP army, Coinbase has remained unmoved. Another key consideration would be whether major Ripple partner Bank of America would feel comfortable about the court verdict or wait to see if Judge Torres gets overturned in the event that the SEC appeals her decision. The XRP amicus curiae also pinpointed the theoretical scenario in which U.S. securities regulators told Ripple it would issue a public statement that all future sales of XRP don't constitute securities and not appeal Judge Torres' ruling if the payments firm agrees to pay $50 million. Deaton says in this case, Ripple boss Bradley Garlinghouse would swiftly sign off on a settlement, as this would provide the clarity the company has long clamored for and return liquidity to the U.S. market. Still, if Judge Torres rules that Ripple did not violate federal securities laws and subsequently revives liquidity to U.S. markets without causing business to worry about being in the SEC's crosshairs if they utilize XRP cryptocurrency, then Ripple will ultimately decide to refrain from a settlement.
If you're ready to earn an extra $200 to $3,000 per day in passive income, just like the Run Guys do every single day, then like this video, subscribe to the channel, then click the link in the description of this video to learn the Run Guys' #1 way to start earning passive income online with crypto today.
All right, so let's jump into the charts now here, guys. The new candle has started, and it just turned red, unfortunately. But like we said yesterday, we had this long tail down, double tapping. In fact, if we go over to our other chart here, it keeps on hitting into this supply and demand zone here. But as of recently, it hasn't broke through our smaller supply and demand zone. So this is good. We found a new support right here. We have not broken through that to the downside. We just need to see this thing rip to the upside. But here's what's interesting, guys. As we keep on hearing, this secret meeting could be playing out on May 8th. So May 8th puts us right here, which will be next Monday. And price could literally just trade sideways here. On my indicator, we do have tons and tons of ability to maintain the volume on the daily channel for 4 to 5 days, or like we've been wanting, it's ready, it's primed, it should go. And we're just waiting for these lower time frames to catch up to this larger time frame. So as we look here, our 1 hour time frame is still showing bearish on our indicator. We've been in this long signal on the 1 hour. Obviously, the stop loss from Market Liberator. This is not my, this is not financial advice. Do not buy or sell anything because we talk about it. This is just an indicator that you can get for TradingView that's telling us that it's a long signal. And this long signal has been coming from here all the way to here. That's 43 days or 43 hours, sorry, a day in 19 hours. So almost 2 full days sitting in this little tiny trading range. Let's go ahead and box this off here so we can get an idea of where we're at. There we go. So we're in this box. Can we break out to the upside? That is a range of 48 or 46.5 cents. And the bottom is 45.5 cents. Let me know down in the comment section, is it going to break up or down? Right? UP if you think it's going to break up, right? DOWN if you think it's going to break down. We have the 1 hour market liberator saying it's going up. We have the 4 hour market liberator saying it's going down. And it has already hit the safe take profit, the actual deep take profit on this 4 hour indicator, which came out on the May 1st. This one is telling us down to 44.8 cents. There's also the supply and demand zone that it could likely hit here, 44.6 cents. So 1 hour is bullish, 4 hour is bearish. Our daily is bullish. The daily's been bullish for a few days now, and that has been ever since this massive volume candle came in on April 28th. But we are still waiting for it to return to this 0.51. Now, this has been sitting here and waiting. Our magic white line is frequently hit. We do also have the daily telling us on the market liberator that's going to get up to 0.50. And then the actual take profit level of the market liberator is telling us 0.535. And there's also going to be a bearish harmonic pattern if this all the way plays out up to here, which is 55 cents. But we do also have very positive news on the weekly time frame, which has been a weekly buy signal since September 19th. And that gives us a potential target of 67 cents. Now, the larger the time frame, the longer it takes to get there. And if we want to go ahead and take a look at what's going on with this here, we could do something like this. We've got this pattern going. And then let's go ahead and get this pattern going. And then we also now have this pattern going. All right. So these are the trend lines. We do not want to break below this trend line. We love to break to the upside on that. And interestingly enough, when we take a look at this one to this one, it did already break right here, right? So it started breaking to the upside. And that is also where our bullish divergence happened on the weekly time frame. So you can see here, bullish divergence. It's been going, and then it finally boosted up. So there's a lot of signs that say we should be going up. Our market baseline average price on the RSI has now reached the 50 level, which is bullish. The green background has been green for weeks now, which is bullish. On the daily chart, we are with the black background, which is bearish. And we've also flipped below our signal line. So we have, not only do we have the black background instead of the green background, we also have the red background between our RSI line and our signal line. So there's a lot of mixed feelings out there when it comes to XRP. We have signals that are indicating mainly on the daily chart that it's going up. And that's what we're waiting for. I don't care how many days it takes. We're waiting for this boost. It could continue to drop and then go, but we're just waiting patiently for XRP to moon. I mean, Bitcoin has continuously made some big moves. Obviously, 2 days ago, we had the massive drop. Yesterday had a decent recovery. But what you'll notice, it did not break above the 14 exponential moving average. So I'm not going to call it mega bullish right now. It's still in a limbo. Ethereum, same scenario. It's trapped between the 50 and the 14. We want to see it break above the 14. We want the Ethereum above the 14. We want Bitcoin above the 14. And we need XRP above the 14. And we still need XRP to get above the 50